Twitch chat, find Orcish. Hunt him
He's
down.
just sick the hounds of war on him.
Get him.
I could DM him, or I could just send you know, like hundreds of emissaries converging from all of our chats into his, and then he'll be like, "Dang, I should deafen more often."
Actually true.
Chad, I'm looking forward to getting another fight with my giant in it. I was really enjoying playing my giant in that fight. Kept throwing heals around, not letting them kill anything. Felt good. Sick chat on him gonna be a bloodbath. I hope that doesn't qualify as a hate raid.
I was going to wait for you to join first, Fairlight, and let me know how it goes.
Yeah, if everybody's out. Well, I figured it'd be wasting time if Orcish was still. Oh, hey, Orcish, did you get the gist of what's going on?
No, sorry, my game crashed. What's up?
Oh, perfect.
Ironic.
Stace. Yeah, funny that. Don't sign in yet.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm also crashing, and every time I try to load in, it crashes me again. I'm stuck in like an infinite loop. So we did fix this once by having everybody sign out. So that's what we're trying to do right now. Everybody's signing out, and I'm currently loading in, assuming I'm the only one in. Maybe it'll work. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to revert the turn back to the start.
Can you revert the turn before your game crashes?
Nope, it did not fix it. I don't think I can revert the turn before the game crashes. I get like 1 second.
Oh dear.
You want to start over?
Shortcut key spam.
Let's start over.
Restart the whole campaign. I'm down.
Oh wait, you can revert the turn from the menu, Fairlight.
Correct. That's the next
Oh,
play.
we're saved.
Yeah. No, I was hoping we could resolve this without me having to revert the whole turn. But
Does
that's
it do
okay.
anything?
No, it just means you'll have to play out the turn again, but it's like, for the human players, I usually tell people, try to recreate the exact moves that you just took. Like, don't take advantage of this to change something. If you lost a unit in a fight, you know, commit to the same fight. Do whatever.
Ain't no way I remember all the things I clicked. I just clicked, sir. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If you genuinely have
I didn't
squirrel
know we were
brain,
playing Simon Says. I wasn't ready.
if you genuinely have squirrel brain and you can't remember, then just do it to the best of your ability. But yeah, okay. Revert settings. Revert to the session in the beginning of the round. Undoes everything else. Okay, session was reverted. Now I will try loading again. The only reason I don't like reverting is sometimes there's like, I'm gonna say you fought an AI camp and you won, but then you try it again. We revert the turn, you go again, but this time you lose a unit. You know, sometimes it's you get unlucky.
That happened to me in this game.
Are we clear to join, Fairlight?
Yeah, you should be good to join. Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna redo the fight, the offending fight that was making me crash, and see if it's fixed now. I'm just
The
gonna
moment you
quickly
said you're clear to join, I clicked the button, so.
I mean, that's fine.
Same.
Go for it. It's not going to stop me from trying to kill this thing again and see if it crashes my game again. Got a different item as a reward this time. Okay, it looks like I got through without crashing. Should be good.
Yay. I wish you actually started over. I already did 2 wars in this anyway. I will say if we started over, I would not get Tome of Zeal. I would have gotten the current Ice Tome earlier, and that would allow me to be currently researching Tome of the Cold Dark, which has Flash Freeze, where I can just blast a province with ice and do damage to an entire army. Marching Winter, which gives me bonuses for ice in my domain. I got a lot of that. Frostling Transformation, which buffs all my troops on ice. So, target that is leading an army gains universal camouflage for its entire army for 3 turns. That could be really good too. This whole thing looks really good. Yeah. But I did not have my tomes planned out after like the 3rd tome. I wish I had, but I did not. The location would have changed respawn. True. I like my spot up here. It is really hard for them to sneak up on me. I have long vision. I can see into the water. And I've got ice to slow them down on land, Fey Mist to screw with them because they can't see my units. So they don't know what units are in the mist. And underground, they can't sneak up on me from underground because I got a neighbor down. So that's really cool. But the beginning of the game, where I had no food, no pastures, and no mana crystals nearby, that really sucked. So definitely big setback at the beginning. And Fairlight, of course, he made a navy set up and started next to a mountain with no water nearby. He made these rivers. These weren't here. So, like that was awful for him. That was absolutely awful for him.
I'm not happy. This fucking turn reroll killed my entire army.
What?
Oh
What?
my god.
Versus an
The
AI?
last time I survived with just my hero and my dragon, and this time it wiped the fucking lot of them.
Can I ask what you were
Yeah.
fighting, or would that be too spoiler?
Just stuff attacking me.
It's just a Marauder army.
Yeah. Well,
Wrecked.
all right. 07, I guess.
Good will prevail.
GG.
Good.
Fairlight, your plan worked.
Your boss.
Now
Dude,
that's
those guys are
crashing.
fucking devious.
These guys are not good.
In the
Team
name
good,
of
team
good.
evil. I'm over here on team pragmatic. Okay, we do what we gotta do.
Team pregnant.
Yep.
He ran buff
Okay, can you-
neutral NPCs.exe.
Okay, can you move that one mole unit and that one dragon further south?
Yeah.
Or red unit, whatever.
Chad, I'm gonna move a scout out here into the water just to
I
see
should
if they
rephrase
sneak
that,
up on
Katie.
me
I need
from
I need
here.
those units like. I don't want to move my 3 armies up, and you have a single unit, like a single Wyvern fledgling there for them to attack, and then I get fucked.
Oh, yeah. You should have rephrased that.
I did say move them south.
You said move my tile south, dog.
I said move the dragon and the rat unit south.
We want to go back
said
in the
mole
VOD right
unit.
now?
Yeah, do it.
You said move my
She's
tile
like,
south.
we've got
that.
receipts from 8 players.
I said, can you move the Wyvern fledgling and the mole unit south?
You said a tile though. South a tile. A tile, dog. One tile. So I got the understanding that you just want to be
Well,
placed in a certain
even
position.
even if what you say is true.
How do I delete
you
the
moved the
fledgling?
Wyvern
I don't give a
fledgling to
fuck
the
about this.
east.
I told you. How do we delete it?
All right.
All right, it's gone.
You click on the Wyvern
It's already
fledgling,
gone. I
and then you
killed
click
it.
on
I
the skull.
snapped
Are you going
Fuck
later
it.
since it's the
Are you
weekend?
happy?
Box, the
Yeah.
whole time we're
Rats are
doing the
dying
Age
too,
of
they're
Wonders
next
thing?
up.
We're
I'm just
going
gonna
1
hang
hour
into the
later.
gates so they know we're for
So
real. For
if
real.
you wish to
Drop
hang out with me
order
for an
to it.
extra hour, I'll
80?
be here.
So they know that we head on a spike type thing. You know, nothing sussy.
The rats, Katie?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
say
'cause
you
they
hate
didn't
me,
know
Donna, just say that.
No, look. I'm an eldritch being. We have to hang some rats all the time.
Hello?
Yeah, it is what it is. We also decapitate them. On
On a minor note.
a minor note. They do make
Me!
delicious treats for eldritch beings, so.
You're not gonna eat Timothy.
Classic evildoers.
Katie, how much mana and casting points do you have right now? Not like. Get the hell out of my channel, all right? What the hell is this?
This
The evildoers are
like,
spying, or the
we're in
good
the
doers are
live
spying
channel.
on us.
what this is the joint channel. Team Evil is 2 channels below you,
Drag
nerd.
us down here. God damn it.
Actually, you're not on the right channel.
I was in evil. What happened?
When the game crashing stuff started, I pulled everybody to the same channel. Here, let me help you out. Be gone,
You know
Evil.
what would have been funny is if when you said "Let me help you out," you moved 3 of them down to the Team Evil channel and then just kicked bombed us from the Discord.
Oh my God.
I have kicked
That
him
would be
before.
evil.
You probably deserved it.
For city expansion, are they only limited to the walls, or can they like endlessly expand?
You talking like how many population points you can get, or like how far out you can go?
Like, yeah, how far can I spread my seed? You know, like how far can I like
I
widen
believe
it?
it's like you can spread out as far as like the tier of your city +1, but there's also, if you look at the Empire tree where you spend all your Imperium, on the Nature channel, or in the Nature branch, whatever, there's one that adds +2 to all your cities. Which
Yeah.
I took that one because if you look at some of my cities, you see they stretch way out into the water.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to use that to go out there and grab valuable research nodes in the water.
Mike's so angry on
'cause I might
Bondas.
have to do that to reach this.
No, not
this
really.
Temple of the Tome.
He deserves it, but no, I'm
Do
good.
you know what the brackets are for the population? Is like goes by 5, 10, 15, or is it like?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
So you said every time you increase your population, you can expand further, right?
Every time you increase your population, you can claim a new province. I just wasn't sure I understood your question.
Oh, okay. So to only expand further is through the Imperium tree.
Expanding further is based on the tier of your city. So like your town hall tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4.
Oh.
Each time you upgrade that, it expands how far out you can reach a little bit. And then also that perk in the nature tree will add you 2 more tiers worth of reach.
Okay.
Mug, do they know they shouldn't be having a stream? Jackals, this is an 8-player collab. It's also almost midnight.
Nice.
I'm not forcing them to abide by my rules. I feel like that would be... It's like I'm a guest in someone else's house, right? If they're gonna talk like that, it's like, alright. If it gets like too
Rockgar
crazy,
has set up
then
a little
I'll say
teleporter in the
something.
middle here now, and Tim is setting up a thing next to him too. Are they just all like building teleporters in the middle of the map so they can all warp in together? Are they gonna
Oh my
assemble like
God.
the Avengers and come after us?
Looks like it. Well, I don't know. Looks like there's a group trying to go for Whole Haven, so I'm setting up a defense for that.
Oh, I should have started crafting one more ring before I accepted that treaty cancel.
Oops.
Well, the ring would have been for you, so I guess it's
Yeah, that's why I said oops. Yeah, honestly, do you remember back the battle that was in the ocean with the one scout and you? He tried to freeze you like 14 times. They all resisted. And I kept going, oh, try it again. Maybe you'll get it this time. At that point in time, I thought you already had the immunity, which is why I was goading him.
Oh no, I did not have it. I just
And I'm realizing this now.
I just had inherently very high defense already.
Like, I thought you were immune, and I was just trying to play mind games with him. I didn't realize it was actually possible to freeze you, or I would have shut up.
Trying to get me frozen solid and killed.
Whoops.
What are friends for?
What were the requirements? Okay, I can make fast movement boots that have 40 speed, but I can't make the very fast ones that you have that have like 48. How did you do that?
I'm not wearing very fast movement boots. I took the Rune of Fury, which is like a signature skill under the Chaos Tree.
Ah, okay. Okay.
But with that said, when you're looking at the item forge, click the little show all checkbox at the top, and you should see what you're missing.
Let's see. Oh, show locked. There it is. Requires 2 haste berries. Gotcha.
You know, their army here isn't very significant. If I can get like 1 player each bring like a strong stack and we can get 3 casters, I think we can beat this.
Hold on a sec. Where are we talking?
Kitty's capital.
Is that Ohio?
Yes.
Okay. Do you...
Unless you just want to commit all your efforts on bomb-just.
No, I'm just trying to figure out the... Let's see, and you have a teleporter there.
Because bomb just teleport a whole bunch of stuff to Ohio. It's 2 stacks, and then I think Katie has a single stack. I don't know what else is there. I only see 4 armies, and I think one of them is just a single unit. And bomb just says armies are not that impressive on this side. I'm splitting my army now half and half, 3 stacks to stay here at the choke point, kind of like, you know, posturing. And then the rest are gonna go and start burning down Slackholm because she has nothing there.
Okay. Just trying to decide if I should send my strongest army with the giant over there, or if I should send one of like my second string or something.
I think your second strength would be good enough, simply because it's a strong stack with spellcasting, right?
Yeah, and I would not be able to start making that movement until the next turn because I've already moved. But I can get to a teleporter and pop over to you probably on the next turn, and then I would have to move from the teleporter to where you want me following that.
I don't think they're gonna push me. I think they're gonna just hold in the border because they have spelljammers.
Okay.
But once they see that I'm, you know, also pressuring Slackholm, they probably might act at that point. Also, Slackholm is about to lose its Spelljammer due to the vassal.
Hold on, I'm moving my camera over there. That is so funny. Vassal, who was so dumb the other day, knows exactly what to snipe now. You know what's also funny is that Vassal has Katie's traits. Like, those are the Eldritch Rats. So it's like they're her rebelling people coming back and getting her. So the bomb just dots over there. Did he show up? Like, do you think he's already used his movement, or has he been there?
Yeah, they're already used.
Okay.
At the teleporter here, they're used, yes. And if he goes through the teleporter, that's it, right? Going through the teleporter is a fool.
Isn't there something on one of the trees where you can teleport and still move? Yeah, it's in the blue tree. Teleporter
it's
mastery.
in the blue tree.
Second from the end. I don't know if he has
No,
that.
he just moved. You can actually see his armies.
Okay, so I just overextended a little bit to reduce movement needs on the next turn.
Are you still going to be pressuring his outpost on top?
Yeah, so I've got
Because-
4 armies. 1 really strong, 2 okay, and 1 crap. I think I'm going to send my strongest to you, or at least one of my middle ones to you, and then the other 3 are going to try to take out this outpost in front of me. That's my plan.
Kyo has the vendor that reveals leader for like 100 mana if you want to use that just to see where his leader is.
You mean Bomb just himself?
Yes. Just as a thing, if you want to do it.
No, I'm okay right now.
I
His
just realized
leader,
Katie's-
is like mine. It's a healer. It's not like Fairlight, where it's just like a guy running around one-shotting people. So I don't know how. Like, if my main army fought his main army, I think he'd probably win because his units have more enchants than mine. But I'm not really sure.
Well, his main stack is like 1600 strength.
Let me see. What's my main stack?
You're
1390
at
right now.
14. Yeah. Well, I beat Orkish's army when he was ahead of me by 300s because power isn't everything, so the power number isn't all that matters. But with that said, it is a pretty good indicator of who will win in most cases.
Perlet, are you planning to join us at this like junction, or are you still clearing stuff?
I can work on it. I would define my armies as scattered at the moment, because
I think the question is, do you have like one decent army? Because then that's you plus spells plus Kyo plus silver.
yeah, I can get a decent army down there. I'm still kind of in the regrouping stage after losing everything, and since my cities are so spread out, I've been cranking units, but they're kind of like all over the map. I can get a unit there though pretty quickly.
Yeah, because you were muted, but the situation right now is I have a full 3-stack kind of squaring off Bomb Jesus' somewhat army and then whatever Kitty has, which it's not really significant. I feel like if we have like 3 spellcasters, we can absolutely overwhelm that. But until then, I'm gonna go with the rest of my army and attack Slackholm, so they will be forced to split their attention. Meanwhile, Mukluk. Yeah, meanwhile, Mukluk is dealing with Bomb Jesus' teleporter on the north side.
I'm looking around to try and spot Bomjus's army. Oh, I see it down there. That one stack is 1700. That's gnarly.
Ah! Bomb
That
just
one
strikes
stack-
again?
These servers.
That one stack that's 1700. You see how it's only 5 units? It means this leader in there is wearing the camouflage ring, so it's
Oh
probably
my
actually
God.
closer to 2000 strength. As
Oh
the,
my gosh.
Because the hero will be in that army and is probably worth at least a couple hundred points.
Mm-hmm.
So Fairlight, how would you feel about sending your main army down to help them, and then I could strike it west?
If I told you I don't really have a main army at the
Okay,
moment.
the army that has your giant murder machine in it.
Oh yeah, him. Okay, I can just
How do
send
you feel
him.
about sending that to counter Bomjus, and then while you guys are probably winning that fight, but I can work on destroying the west side because he'll be busy.
Well, Eos
Sure,
and
this-
Slackholm. He just
this
cleared
this
out
countering bomb just you speak of, are you talking about at your border or at the city where the rest of everybody's fighting?
I am talking about where everybody else is, underground, not where I'm at.
Look at the border with me and Katie. Bomb just has 3 full stacks, so it's going to be a fight against him.
Oh, also, when Katie was talking about losing a bunch of units, by the way, I just realized when she said she lost a bunch of units to some attacker, the attacker is my vassal. My vassal just clapped
Yeah, we
her
were
army.
talking about that, and he's
Yeah.
taking out her stuff.
Yeah, it looks like Eos army went to Slackholm to back him up. So
Okay,
A lot of
I
people.
I can come help, but I'm gonna need like 2 or 3 turns to get there.
All right, I'm taking a risk.
yeah.
Also, there's a enemy over here east of Holehaven.
Yeah, I have a group going for it. They're looks like it's just a scout, so I can take care of
Okay.
that.
Katie's main stack is here. Bomjus's main stack is here, plus 2 armies.
I'm
So
sieging him.
He's not
Yo.
defending anything on north. He's like full focused on me now.
It's
Alright.
a hella fight.
All right, so I am sieging this outpost. Both the teleporter is locked down, and I've got armies on the teleporter and on the outpost itself. And if you see someone leave, please tell me. 'Cause I
Well, if
am
you're on the
out there.
teleporter, they can't come to you.
Well, they of course have other teleporters, but my hope is they are far enough away that they can't reach me in time. Let's see.
I might bring one of my armies to come push on Slag too, where you're through the teleporter.
Yeah, I'm digging through it now. It will be open next turn. Yeah, because if they're relying on Bomjus alone to defend them, he cannot be everywhere. He has 3 stacks. They're really strong, but I don't know if he has anything else.
Yeah.
Ironically, one of the things, the saving graces here, is the limit of 3 armies on each side of battle. Because if we get 3 armies that can kick 3 armies of his side's butt, and we just keep winning over and over, then that's it.
Yeah.
It's like earlier when they had like 5 more armies after we stomped them underground, and they were like, you know what, we're done. And then they started running. Okay, so chats, let's see. Okay, we've got so many scouts now. I've definitely fixed the scout situation. I don't need to keep pumping those out. God, some of my cities have like no food. Really need to get that fixed. This one. Do I need to save up Imperium for anything, or should I be spending it on food, I wonder? Provinces with the Forest Province feature grant stability. Sure. So any set of trees in a domain is going to make it more stable. Oh yeah, that'll help. Okay.
Wait, we're pulling. Oh, we're pulling everything back
I'm
from Ohio.
keeping like 1 turn. I just don't want him to be within range of striking me, but I'm still kind of posturing here.
Let me pull out a little bit here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Wait, this needs to be building something. We have more mana than we can spend right now. Feywater Pond? That's my Spelljammer. We don't want to get rid of that. Put it there. I'll put Fey Mist in this province. The vassal straight up bodied this round? Yeah. That's awesome for us. Okay, road building to the edge here. Stop road building and then go in the water to give us vision up here. And then this guy, vision down here. There's 2 creeps here. I might be able to get those at some point. This guy's leaving soon. I don't need any of that at the moment. This fella... Wish I had more siege options. Okay, so we're gonna have this guy